Yeah, so strengths build confidence faster than anything else. So, for example, let's say you start a business which is aligned with your strengths. So, you were good at baking and you started a baking business. You would gain momentum in that business faster than people who don't have that kind of strength, right? Or don't have that kind of skill set. So, that early momentum in your business is very important because that keeps you going for the longer run, right? If you face early failures, you will not attempt to go further. Now, anything aligned with your core values and your strengths will help you build that momentum. Your strengths determine your business sweet spot, like I said. Market problems you can solve better than others. So, identify those things or work on those things that you know for sure that you can solve better than others. I'll give you another personal example in this. If you look at the kind of startups I've done, they all come or they are all in different domains. So the first startup I did was a fintech startup. The second that I did was in e-commerce. It was an e-commerce platform. Now, this is a true, I mean, I'm being very honest with you when I talk about the e-commerce startup. It did not align with my core values. It did not align with my strengths. How? It was a marketplace that I was trying to build. I had no knowledge of marketplaces, right? I had no skill set which indicated that you would be good at selling a marketplace. And marketplace selling is the most difficult part in e-com or let's say in the startup scenario, right? Now, I wasn't aware of it because it sounded like a good idea. Had I done a strength evaluation, I would have identified that early on and not attempted to do that. I did multiple versions of that product, you know, and and the reason why I didn't succeed is because it never captured my true attention. Like I never felt passionate towards it, or I never felt that I was connected to the project. Because one of the things that I couldn't do in that particular project was identify my customer problems correctly, right? We will talk about customer pain points in the modules to come. But but when it does not, something that does not align with your strength, you feel more drained, you feel more challenged, you feel you see early failure, which discourages you. So look at business models which amplify your strength, right? So the next business model that I picked was in the travel domain, which I was very excited about. And I took about just 2 weeks to build the prototype. I showed it to 20 people. They loved it. And it was aligned with my strength of design and my strength of understanding my customer because I travel a lot myself. So I was my own customer, right? And that's one of the biggest things that you can do in starting up. If you can be your own customer, right? Uh, so I thought that project aligned very well with my strengths and my core values. And we were cash positive in just 2 years' time, right? So I can assure you that if you do or indulge in projects which align with your strengths, you would definitely do better. So, how to leverage strengths for maximum impact? Identify your top 5 natural strengths first. Design your role to use 80% of the time in just that, utilizing that strength. Partners with others who have complementary strengths and delegate or outsource your weakness areas. So for example, you're someone who is very good at accounting or money management or funds management, but you don't know how to design. So outsource that. Don't think twice, just outsource it. Market your strengths as your unique selling point. This we've spoken about in core values also. It's the same thing. How do you leverage your strength or market your strength? How can you communicate to your customer that you are the best person to solve their problem because this comes very naturally to you, right? And continuously develop skills in your area of strengths. So, for example, if my area of strength is design, I would continuously develop skills to enhance that. I would continuously read more about it. I would subscribe to blogs. I would look at more videos around it. So that is basically how to leverage your strength for maximum impact. We are going to now do the exercise to help you identify your strengths.